Good afternoon, everyone. Country Flyboy here, and today we are back in American Truck Simulator. Now, I know a thing happened here. I was gonna record this video immediately after the last one, and I did. Unfortunately, the audio fracked up. Yeah. So, I'm gonna re-record it. In that video that will never be seen because I deleted everything, I traveled from Vegas here to Bakersfield. Now, I've already picked out a job, though. I think I'm going to go with a different one. If we head to the freight market real quick. Bakersfield. This is the one we picked out. It's heading to Winnemucca. That one. I think I like this one better. A pressure tank to Eli. Let's take that one. Because that's coming from Rail Export, and that's right down the road here. So, we're going to go ahead and get the truck started up. I parked the truck here at the Chevron, also known as Chevron. Right, the parking brake is off. And it is, what time is it? Just after 8 o'clock in the morning. After this boxcar here goes. Cab over P. I never liked the look of those trucks. They always look weird. Yep, so the last video did not work out. For some reason, the audio was messed up. Using the same microphone, same recording settings as I do with every other video, this audio just sounded terrible, and I don't know why. Alright, we're picking up here from Rail Export. There's the trailer we were going to take. Now we're taking that one right there. Hey Mac, I'm here to pick up the pressure tank heading to Eli. Alright. It's a 7-hour... It's an 11-hour trip. We should be able to do this pretty quickly. Alrighty. Let's see if we can't turn. Good thing about having a small truck is you can turn this thing around pretty quickly. Okay, nothing here, so we'll go ahead and pull right on in here. Line up with that trailer as best we can. Woo woo! Chugga-lugga, chugga-lugga, chugga-lugga. American Train Train Simulator is on sale right now. I should pick it up. $15, not a bad price. Alright, brakes set. Trailer is hooked up. Alrighty, here, let's see. Pressure tank, 42,000 pounds. It's a bit on the heavy side for this truck anyway. It's not the most powerful rig in the world. Heading to Eli, we have 16 hours to complete the job. If we look at the map, it's an 11-hour trip. That is probably the fastest route, too. So we're going to be on US 395, and then US 6 to, all the way to Eli. My brain just lost its train of thought there. Train of thought just derailed. I was looking, and I don't see Route 66 on here. It's a bit sad. They don't have Route 66 modeled. I mean, you gotta model that road. It runs from Chicago to LA. That's a road you have to model. Come on, it's famous. Alright. Okay, well, let's get on the road. Put it in second. Oop. I always forget to disengage the parking brake. Alright, I'm gonna flip on the running lights for the trailer. Can turn off the flashers now. Nobody's coming either direction. There's never anyone on this road. Alright, let's keep going down this lane. Nobody's coming that way or that way. Alright, we're hanging a left here. Nobody's coming that way. Alright, we're good. Good? Good. We're good. Alright. Heading on out. I really don't have much to talk about on this run. It's the thing It's the thing that usually stops me from recording American Truck Simulator. I run out of stuff to talk about, and I'm recording this immediately after, pretty much the day after the last video, so nothing new has happened. Guess we could complain about some stuff. I don't know what to do with Flight Simulator. Finishing up the ADE tutorial about the time I'm recording this. The second part of video 8 just came out, and I honestly don't know what to record now. I had a couple of plans, but I really don't know how or what to do with them. LSPDFR coming back. Recorded LSPDFR. In fact, that's uploading as I'm recording this, and it should be out before this one, or the same week as this one. Oh no, wait. It should be out before this one, actually. Alright, guys. Oh, thank God nobody's in the lane. We're not even going to be on I-5 very long. Or, what was this, 99? State Road 99? Gonna go take the Fresno exit. Gonna go through Fresno, I believe. I like that I'm starting to learn the roads in this game. It's starting to feel like driving for real. Oh, I did not mean to shift down like that. I just over-revved. Alrighty. I'm using the Xbox 360 controller to drive here. I don't have a steering wheel or a gear shift or anything like that. I wish I did. Then I'd have a clutch and everything. Show you how little I know how to drive a manual transmission. A couple of 3 Winnebagos in a row there. There's a convention going on I don't know about. So we should be arriving in wherever the heck we're going about nighttime, since it's an 11-hour trip. Probably around midnight. Alright, we'll be turning right up here. Whoop, I just did it again. Come on, pay attention. Don't downshift until you're below 1500. Whoa, that bus took that turn a little fast, didn't he? Okay. I cannot see for this building here. Inch out there as much as I can. Alright, why do I get the feeling this intersection is going to be a bitch? Okay, after this Kenworth here, doesn't appear to be anyone coming. I spoke too soon. This might be one of those intersections where you have to force your way out. There's several like that in this game. Okay, it's giving me a break in traffic that direction, but I still can't go because these guys here wanting to turn. They got the right of way. I think SCS programmed it in so you do get a break in traffic every now and then at intersections like this. That seems to be a thing. Alright, we're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. Go! Go, you're going straight. Don't just... I'm not gonna pull out in front of you. Alright, let's get over into the granny lane here. There goes that loan payment, middle of the day. Paying back that loan. Suburban. We used to have a Suburban. That's a nice car. Nice and big. Very roomy. How much, just out of curiosity, how much money do we have? 150,000 essentially. 149.5. Okay. Bitumen. I'm pretty sure the U is supposed to be silent in that word, so it's Bitman. Yeah, I'm not very talkative. Air show? Parking in the back? There's an air show? Cool. Yeah, I'm not very talkative because I don't have much to talk about right now. Like I said, I'm recording this immediately after the last one, so nothing new has happened. Why don't we just enjoy the scenery as we drive? We're coming out of, I think this is Fresno that we're leaving now. Gas station here, we don't need any gas. Fuel, petrol, whatever you want to call it. It's the same damn thing. Just watch the scenery go by, talk for a while, listen to the radio, but I'm not about to do that on a video. Normally I listen to podcasts while I play this game. I guess I could talk about the podcasts I listen to. So the main podcast I listen to when playing this game is usually the Jimquisition, which is divided up into the Movie Boys, which is Jim Sterling and I think it's Conrad Zimmerman is the guy on them talking about video game movies. This cop's trying to go around me. I'll slow up, let him by. Yeah, I'll listen to that one, plus Jimquisition with Jim Sterling, Laura K. Buzz, and Gavin. I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name because I don't know how. Miracle of Sound, just call him that. Also listen to his music, he's really good. Give him a look. Listen to Hello Internet. Hello Internet with CGP Grey and Brady Heron. Nobody's coming to the right or to the left. That's one of my favorite podcasts. Actually, I think that's the first podcast I started listening to was that one. Okay, we're gonna have to downshift to get up this hill here. We should be able to hold it in 5th gear. I hope. Come on, come on. Please let 5th gear be enough. Speed limit's 55 through here. I don't know who would do 55 on that frickin' S-turn of a hill. Alright, put it up in the 6th. Heavy trailer. And the other podcast I listen to is the Rooster Teeth podcast, which I actually just started listening to, even though I've been following Rooster Teeth since the very first episode of Red vs. Blue. Listening to them insult each other all the time. It's hilarious. God, who wouldn't want to work for Rooster Teeth? That's got to be one of the funnest jobs ever. I wish they were hiring something I could do. I'd apply to be with them in a heartbeat. Unfortunately, they're not hiring anything they wouldn't hire me for anything. Out in the middle of the desert now. Alright, we got her wound up to 55, put her down to 10th, and we are cruising. Looks like we got some birds up ahead. In a circle too. Something must be dead up there. Cover your noses. I love this road. I really do, because it's just nice, straight, nice little hills. You get to check out the scenery. Yeah. These are birds, right? They look like flying squares. Yep, buzzards. There's something dead around here. Let's go get some outside views here. I hate that horn. Whoop, stay on the road, stay on the road. Let's get back in the cab. Can't be driving from the outside view, we've learned that. That's the thumbnail right there. But the retarder's kicked in automatically. Is it this road? There's one road where there's an F-22 that comes flying by every 5 seconds. I've seen it on the multiplayer profile. I don't think I've seen it on this one because I hadn't been into Nevada that much. Probably should have slowed down for that turn. Road's getting a little bit more windy. I'm going to take it off cruise control for a second and let it coast to slow down for this bit of a turn coming up here. It's 5-0. Alright, speed limit's up to 70, but we got this turn here. I'm not about to take this at 70. Hell no. Only a madman would. That guardrail won't stop this truck. Hell, that guardrail wouldn't even stop a regular car. Let alone a 40,000-pound hunk of steel like this. Alright, let's shift down. We can speed up a little faster. We can get her up to probably about 65. This trucking, I highly doubt she's going to make 70. It's very unlikely she would. Nice truck, dude. What shows do I like from Rooster Teeth? Red vs. Blue, obviously. I've been watching Ruby, which is Rooster Teeth's anime. And as someone who is into anime, Ruby's not that good. I'm sorry. I mean, the most it's got going for it is it's an anime from Rooster Teeth. I mean, I do recommend people give it a try. It's a good show. It's entertaining, but it's not that good. I just took back what I said. I'm not a big fan of fantasy action. We'll wait on this guy. to begin with, especially over-the-top fantasy action, which is what Ruby is. Because that's just like the easiest thing to do. And everything about Ruby to me screams, we want to be like all the big name anime guys, but we don't know exactly what we're doing. And I really wish it would stop doing that and just be its own thing. If you want to watch Ruby, RWBY is how it's spelled, by the way. It's on Crunchyroll, Netflix. I think it's still on Netflix. And obviously it's on Rooster Teeth's website. Completely free of charge to watch. I think there's also a Japanese version. I do recommend you start from Season 2, however. Season 1, just skip. Nothing happens in Season 1 that is worth watching, just the character introductions, and you can get all of you need to know from Season 2, really. There is actually some plot development in Season 2, and some character development. Really, the show is not... It just doesn't go anywhere. Alright, we're coming to Tonopah now. Tonopah. There is a base here, the Tonopah Test Range. Now, Red vs. Blue, I freaking love. Red vs. Blue is an amazing show. Alright, real quick, I want to check the map and see if there is anything to discover here in Tonopah. I think it's the first time I've been to the city. Let's see, a hotel, gas station, and a shop. Nope, nothing too much going on here. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I got the right of way. Let's see. Chevron again. I'm calling that a Chevron. Sorry. We're going to go on down. I'm not going to turn here. We're just going to go straight. Get on the road down here. Don't know why it wanted us to turn there. It might be slightly faster, but when you're pulling a trailer, it's just easier to come all the way down here. Peterbilt 389. That is a nice truck. Of course, though, both these vehicles in front of me would be turning left, so we're going to be here a while. I probably should have turned. Eli to the right, Carson City to the left. Freightliner Classic. W900. That's probably going to be my next truck. Either that or the Freightliner Classic. I almost went with the W900 for my first truck here. W900's not the best truck in the world as the first truck, though. Mostly because there's no indication of what gear you're in. So yeah, this truck has an indicator right here in front of it above the speedometer that tells me which gear I'm in. See, right now I'm in 4th gear. And without an indication of which gear you're in, it's really hard to know. Okay, both of these guys are turning. It's really hard to know in Truck Sim, except for just counting the gears. And I'm not about to do that the entire freaking run. In real life, you can feel the gears and the sound of the truck. You just know which gear you're in, but you can't really do that in Truck Sim, even if you have a gear shifter. It's a bit unfortunate. I really do wish it had a gear counter in front of it. The W900, if I remember correctly, was the first truck I had in Euro Truck Simulator. And it was a really nice truck. Nice and powerful, loud, obnoxious. I loved it. Okay, leave it in 8th until we get up this hill. Once we get on the top of it here, we'll shift down, or shift up. Yep, got a nice Nice flat ground here. We can start shifting again. But ninth. .57 mph. Digital readout there. We're averaging a 4.2 mile per gallon. We have 49 gallons left. Can go another 279 miles. And we have another 100 miles to go. So we're gonna have to fill up once we get there. I wish the GPS readout on the dash had a distance remaining. It would make my life a little easier. We get the truck up to 65, and then we'll set her on cruise. If we can get up to 65. Alright. This lane ends. Wow, that ended quickly. It's getting a bit dark. I'm going to go ahead and flip on the headlights. Bit of a turn, but we should be okay. I know I said I was going to start doing reviews, and I do have some recorded. I've recorded 2 reviews for Flight Sim add-ons. I want to do anime reviews because I'm a huge freaking nerd. Now, I do have some written. I'm just not 100% sure how to go about recording them. I was thinking of using Face Rig and then have Midori, or whichever character I choose, probably Midori, over the trailer footage and intro and outro rolls for the show. Just talking about the show, what I thought of it. Alright, this guy's not quite going as fast as we would like. What animes have I watched that are really good? I've watched a lot of anime over the years, and I've sort of divided them up into different camps. It's like shows I recommend for non-anime fans, shows I recommend for casuals, shows I recommend for hardcore nut jobs like myself. Let me think of a show I'd recommend for someone new to anime, or someone who's not 100% into anime, just watches it every now and then. Sound of the Sky was really good. See, I have these written down. Ars Nova is probably one of my favorites. My biggest complaint about Ars Nova, or Arpeggio Blue Steel Ars Nova, I should say, was that it really just... Okay, I'm gonna check. Okay, this is leading off to our drop-off anyway, so there's no need to fill up. I was thinking, do we need to fill up here, or where's this road go? But it heads to our drop-off. Arpeggio Blue Steel is really good. My biggest complaint about it was way too short. It goes with the typical 12-episode length, and God, that was probably the first time I've ever seen a show that just needed 20 episodes. Normally I like it when there's a show that is a one-off and only has 12 episodes and they get everything done in that 12-episode arc. No need for... Because it's really good when you have a story you want to tell, but you don't really want to worry with subplots and all that. Maria the Virgin Witch was really good. It basically... Perfect example. It tied everything together up in those 12 episodes it had. Ars Nova, on the other hand, was an example of don't be afraid to go up to full 20 episodes when you need to. Hey, bud. Here to drop off. Where you want it? Right over there, alright? So yeah, Ars Nova really felt like it needed more than 12 episodes. Alrighty. A pressure tank here. It just had so much going on in it that it's like it moved from one thing to the other so fast. Oh, this is a 3-star pick drop off. Probably with this trailer it would be. pull up a little bit more. Get right up there on that curb. It shouldn't be too terribly hard of a drop-off, really. Ruby, on the other hand, has just got a lot of problems with it. The characters are generic, the settings generic, the story is dumb. I haven't watched Season 3 of Ruby yet, though. I've heard they've done some things. I'm just not 100% on what I'm hearing, though, because it sounds like they've started doing a Walking Dead type thing where they start killing characters off, but nobody really cares. Good enough. It's like, I don't want to. The video's probably already long enough. Working our way up to level 14. Excellent job. So yeah, they just start killing characters off, but not realizing that you can't just kill characters off. Because then it's like you're only adding shock value, not real benefit here. Alright. Well, that was me re-recording a video. We got 5% of damage, so I'm going to run the diagnostic real quick. Most of that is on our tires. The tires do wear down over time. 5% is not much. I'm not worried about it right now. It would cost $200 to repair it. So we'll probably, next time we visit a shop, we'll take care of that. I'm really not too concerned with that until it starts getting higher. Anyway, that was me heading to wherever the hell, Eli. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.